another episode of Tag Paid Go. My name is Scott, and I'll be taking over for Scott, who's on vacation this week. There are a lot of events that have been postponed right now. Not wrestling, and definitely not WWE's Wrestlemania. Wrestling aficionado Corey Stewart is on the show this week to talk about the event and how it has adapted in the wake of our current environment. I'm also going to talk about the hot rumors surrounding the next Indiana Jones movie. I'd also like to take a moment to welcome to the show our newest sponsor, the Hip Hat Club. Is Randy always leaving with your hat? Call the Hip Hat Club today. Wrestling fans know that the crowd is a very important character in the wrestling universe. Since crowded events have all but been canceled, the WWE has decided that the show must go on without a crowd. And that show is Wrestlemania. It's the Super Bowl of wrestling. And this past Wrestlemania went on without a crowd. Actor, writer, director, and wrestling superfan Corey Stewart is here to talk about how this year's Wrestlemania pulled off an entire event without a live crowd. Before he does that, he's going to give us an update on his theater company, Couch Potato Players. Corey, thanks for coming on. And tell us a little bit about the Couch Potato Players.
Thanks for having me on the show, Scott. Couch Potato Players is really just a group of actors and film buffs who gather occasionally in random places to read screenplays or stage plays for fun, and also to flex that acting muscle. Since we can't meet in person, we'll be reading short one-acts on Zoom. We're hoping to have our first Zoom in the next week. People can tune in live or watch the recording at a later date. Check us out on Facebook at the Couch Potato Players for upcoming events and to stay informed.
Looking forward to checking that out and your review of this year's WrestleMania. But before we get to that smackdown of a review, let's check in with our sponsor, the Hip Hat Club. The Hip Hat Club has everything for all you weekend warriors out there to really show Randy that you are in charge of your own destiny and that fate is just a four-letter word. Visit the Hip Hat Club today. It looks like there will be an Indiana Jones 5 movie coming out in the near future. I've got a hot take on what this new movie will be about. Apparently, this movie takes place 12 years after the Crystal Skull and will follow Indy as he attempts to thwart an unknown force from sabotaging the Apollo 11 moon landing. This, of course, incorporates moon landing conspiracy theories and suggests not that the moon landing was fake, but that people have already colonized our distant neighbor and the official moon landing was not our first. Harrison Ford will return as Indiana Jones. The movie is slated for a 2022 release. If there was a soundtrack to this episode, it would start now. In fact, it is starting now. Sit back and enjoy this episode's musical companion, Indiana Moonshine.
Indiana moonshine looks so pretty. Indiana sunshine down on me. Indiana sunshine feels so chilly. Indiana moonshine inside me, running down on empty. The air in here's not free. The marble we call home is floating further away from me. Indiana moonshine looks so pretty. Indiana sunshine down on me. Indiana sunshine feels so chilly. Indiana moonshine inside me, running down on empty. The air in here's not free. That marble we call home is floating further away from me. Indiana moonshine looks so pretty. Indiana sunshine down on me. Indiana sunshine feels so chilly. Indiana moonshine inside me. Indiana moonshine looks so pretty. Indiana sunshine down on me. Indiana sunshine feels so chilly. Indiana moonshine inside me.
Well, that does it for this week's episode of Tag Paid Go. I'd like to thank Corey Stewart for coming on the show. Go and like the Couch Potato Players on Facebook. I'd also like to thank our sponsor, the Hip Hat Club. Not today, Randy. Subscribe to the Hip Hat Club today. I'd also like to thank all of you for tuning back in and supporting the show. Give us a review on iTunes if you could. You can also listen on tagpaidgo.com, iTunes, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Everyone stay safe and healthy and help each other. Till next time, Tag Paid Go.